Hello, my little humans. I'm No Pony Special, and we are returning for another Cheetor upgrade review. And today we will be looking at the sword and the claws. Now, this product, which I will be leaving in a description, leaving in a link in the description, if I can speak properly. Tongue work with me here. Of this video. They did have an option where you could get an additional Cheetor back paws. I didn't want that. And I'll tell you the reason why they had that as an inclusion in just a moment when we get further into the review. But let's begin. First thing we're going to take a look at are these magnificent little claws. That's right. These things are amazing. Done in a nice silver paint, nicely 3D printed, and a little bit on the spongy side. Well, a little bit on the, movable side, but not too well. I mean, this does feel like it'll break. They come a little too crunched together, if you ask me. Now, whenever you get them, they are completely stuck together. The best way I found to actually get them to spread apart is literally do this. Interlock them, and you get your Wolverine / Chop claws into a spread. Leave them like this for about 24 hours and you'll at least get decent. Yeah, I would say decent amount. Now, if they actually came packaged like this, that would be great. They don't rub very well, so, all in all. So, that's it for the claws, and we'll see how well they look. These are pretty much great. I think they're supposed to spread out a lot more, judging by how the pattern is, just have it out like this. Which wouldn't have been great if it actually went that way, but, tis what it is. And we'll just leave these like this. And we'll set those aside. Next we have the sword. Now this turns your normal tail into a regular sword. I must state a word of caution. This is very cautionary. This is very, very, very brittle because whenever I installed mine, it had some issues for these to go to these screws here on this tail, and whenever I pushed here, it snapped like a toothpick. I think would have been stronger. So I have completely sealed it off back on there using some JB Weld Super Weld light fix, or whatever the name is. It uses UV light curing for it. A little dab, cure, a little dab, cure, and then just nice little coat. This stuff is sandable, it is paintable, so yeah, you could do the entire sword if you want into it. It has a little peg slot here for storage and a little bit of rubbing. Let's see if we could get that into focus. We have a little bit of rubbing here from where it rubs off on the tail, but that's more friction binding. If I have any complaints other than being completely fragile, yes, I do have, that is a major complaint. I would say it could have used a peg hole here and we could have nixed this. Honestly, this part can be completely nixed if we put a little peg here to go into this peg. Alright, now let's show you how this looks. Installation is simple, but never grab it by this. You could just simply push it here and then just... I know it feels like it doesn't fit right, and it doesn't really feel that great. I swear these could be a little bit longer or better designed, I guess, to where it feels like it would fit better. I could have been adding a centimeter or two difference into this, but it feels like this is the reason why it broke. It felt like it should be flatter up onto the tail, and it didn't. It wasn't as flat as I thought it should be. Having this little peg here would actually been better. Now, I'm probably going to do this in a supplemental review. This is a Q-tip. Well, Q-tip lacking the cotton balls. This has some looseness, but it should be well enough to where I can actually glue it on using the JB Weld light, or if you can't find that, you do have this bonds with the speed of light super original Zap It, and according to this, it holds up to 2,500 pounds of strength, paintable, sandable, etc. Low light, yay for that. Probably gonna stick it in this tube, but whatever. It's all squishy. Anyway, I digress. If I have anything negative to say about the sword, is that even though it stays on, it can fall off very easily, and if your figure falls, this will snap again, or snap for the first time, depending on how it is. So make sure it's nice and secure. I would have loved a and this is, other than this piece having one, and being loose as this is, it will be thickened up with, that's what she said. I know I just threw that in there. With this super weld, you can actually use some cheap Dollar Tree paintbrushes. Yes, you could get all these at Dollar Tree for $1. Paint around it, and then, well, with this stuff, and allow it to cure it, add on more if necessary. Anywho, that's what we got going on here. So yeah, it is a very nice sword. A nice slashing, dashing, cutting. It chops up everything. Yay, 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 yay. So, we're going to set this all to the side. Do that last and see how Cheetor looks with some brand new claws. And not standing. Right. Simply place one claw here. One claw there. And now you have Wolverine ////. He's coming after you. Yes. He's gonna cut you. He's gonna cut you all. Yes. Or you could have him, if you really want to, go like, excellent. My claws are ready. Yes. Now what? These are. Oh no! Kind of stuff. These are neat, but I have no recollection within the original show of him ever using long claws in any of his forms. That being said, I think these look a lot better on Go Prime's, I can't remember, he's been redone, but, you know, you could actually just place these right here into, in beast mode, just right there on his arms. Yeah, I'll transform him. And these are custom drift swords that I have done myself. Sword, dagger, sword. The rubbing is due to clear paint. Apparently, using an enamel paint on these doesn't work well, but it works well enough. I think it looks great. Anywho, yes, he has some bladed manes now. Slashy rage, blade manes, rawr rawr. Anywho, we'll put him aside. And we bring back Cheetor. Get his feet here. And place this there. Whoa. And that is another issue. Issue is that this thing really does not have very much into stability. Alright. Now as you can see, he can look really cool whenever he wants to slash. Now, talking about the feet section. I did state that they had some foot upgrades. They were a bit wider in the paw, and they lacked all of that, all the detailing. And I really didn't care for that. It's the one thing that actually kept me off of it, but the main deal is that you could just stretch out his feet and stand them like so. Which I mean, if you have enough balance and probably fortitude. You could probably get them to stand maybe with a nice little, what's it called? Figure stand, which I do not have one that could actually work for Cheetor right now. And that fell off again. No! Horrible reviews! Please, people, no! Anyway, the ideal of this is to actually make him a little bit more closer to akin of his Beast Machines form. And this is not working out with as loose as these feet are. Stop it. Anyway, let me hold them here. I'll glue you together. Glue. Anyway, but yes, this is basically a reminiscence of his. What was that? He was exposed. This is a reminiscence of his cheetah form. His Beast Machines. There we go. Words and stuff and words. I know I can speak. Shh. I know it. This ball. This ball. Too loose. And that happens over time with ball joints. Yes. Anyway, we digress. And this stuff is actually very good about giving you a nice clear coat if you can on tightening up some of these ball joints. But if you're just doing it for a custom, etc., or if the toy is broken, that's the only time I actually recommend this. Other than that, use paper, use floor wax or whatever it is, or floor polish. That's what most people use. Yay. Alright, so I'm going to transform him and show you what it's like whenever he has the claws. Oh, by the way, yes. Before I forget, storage. The storage is literally falling off here. And that's the reason why you need the additional peg. See, that creates a great hold. In addition, this should be a softer product. Maybe a a form of flexible rubber or something. They do make these as a material to 3D print. There we go. These can be 3D printed into by a softer material. They do keep it up, and they do actually have some. I swear the words I speak, they shall commence one of these days. They do have some products that are actually stronger than the standard that you get on this. I'm guessing, judging by how these are designed with the millimeters and how fragile this is light. What's it called? UV light type of printing. Not unlike this, but much different. Sharp, sharp, pointy, pointy. But yes, this would actually be better for a more flexible UV light product. And to prevent it from falling off, you could either A, put a pin here, or B, because you could literally just have a cap over this and slide it in, and then push down. Seriously, that's all you would have to do. A little piece over the top. Yep, something like that. But I get it. You didn't want it to overshadow this tail, but yeah. You can still have a sword tail here. I'm not going to transform him just to show off that he does have storage as a tail. As you can see, tail storage. Yay! Alright, let's put those guys aside. Let me transform him and we'll be right back. And we are back, and here we go. Nice little Go Prime. So, you can easily put these into each one of his fists. They are 5mm port for being as old as he is, ironically. And yeah, I honestly think these work a lot better for him. With that stoic face, that really menacing look. Are you trying to mess with me, Bob? Are you? So yeah, it's actually very cool. In addition, you could... And they are in there tight. You can't place them on the side of his claws, his arm, so he can't have upper claw. That is a possibility. He has some ports here that you can just store here if you want to switch out weapons, but a little too tight. Honestly, it's a little too tight. The only good port is right here, so you could actually just store them on opposite arms, I believe. Never tried this, so we're trying this for the first time ever. To this mode. Don't know how it'll look, but no. You could just place those off to the side and put in his custom blades. Yeah. Because weapons, he has them. He'll slice and he'll dice. And he'll cut you to shreds and ribbons. Don't mess with the primes. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is Transformers Go Prime. That's all I know about him. He's like G25 or whatever. I think he looks cool. I honestly do. I bought this second hand. He had absolutely no swords with him. He was 90%. So I looked around, found somebody selling, I think it was Rise of the Fallen's Drift, Swords, and Dagger. And yes, it works well. In Beast Mode, in Robot Mode, go top, Beast Mode on the second half, and you're good. He is one-armed kitty. I love it. So, there you have it. We have... I wonder, can we do a double? Yes, I believe we can do that. We have knives, we have swords, we have... Okay, this is just way too entertaining not to do. I'm sorry, this just came to me and I gotta do it. I've got to do this. Now this is just ridiculous and I love it so much. You wanna mess with my blades? I got my blades right here. All of them. Oh, this is just too ridiculous. It's a thing that can be done if it wants to be done. And I absolutely love it. These are one-of-a-kind blades, but I absolutely love the ridiculousness of this. So yeah, here we go. So if we want a Cheetor, whoa, that I keep dropping the blade on. Seriously, I would be doing another deal where I may end up destroying this product. And another. So yeah, there we have it. Oh right, I forgot to transform his legs back to normal. That's my bad. But of course, bad review. Here we are. This is so ridiculous. There we go. And let's adjust this. And there we have it. One unstable Cheetor, because of course he is. One Go Prime with so many blades, he doesn't know what to do. He's just full of blades. And a foot that comes off that goes pew pew. So if you want some slashing, you want some hacking, these are the guys you want to call. Next time you see me, we will be taking a good look at this blade and this for some modifications. That's right. So, if I could actually pull myself together, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment if you want. This is the most ridiculous video I've ever done because, yeah. So, remember, you can zap it because this isn't a paid promotion, or you could JB weld it with a light. I don't care. Oh my god. And supposedly, I'm going to do a couple test runs to make sure this paint does not rub off when we're painting with that material. Oh boy. I laughed myself until I yawned. Alright, everyone, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the review over and over again if you want to see this ridiculousness. And check out some of my other stuff. Alright, till next time.